Good evening, good evening. It's a beautiful Friday evening when you see everybody at the door of the cage, then you know everybody is healthy. Because when they are sick, nobody will come in the front. So it's a time to give them a snack of their health remains. Because we usually give them hay most of the day, hay and greens at times, and then withered blackjack. These are babies, 2 months, 2.5 months, and then these are 6 months. Actually, when you open and you see that all of them are coming towards the door, then it means they are healthy, they are all good, and you have to check them further because they like scratching on the doors. Maybe just check if there are any injuries, anything, any abnormalities. Mostly their claws are still tender. Sometimes they get injured when they scratch on the doors. So you can just check them one by one, or you see how they are walking. And then also another thing that usually you check when you are feeding them, because of infections, if they are, that is if you did take cleanliness atop to the best you can. If you just touch their noses, if you see they are damp or there is any wetness, then you know probably there is a problem. Apart from just the normal sneezing. Actually, if you touch their nostrils like this and you see it's damp, then it means they have a problem with their lungs or the respiratory system. So you need to take care of that. You just also have to ensure that their cages are all dried up, no poo remaining, and the remains of grass, we usually sip them in the morning. Our cages are all good, so sipping is just easier. A few minutes, you are done. Another thing we would like also to check when you come in on a daily routine. This one has their mother still, just to check the amount. When you are removing their feed trough, after they finish their feeds, actually we have these ones here, the clay pots, the clay feeders, and the improvised hours for the wood. You also need to clean them. Once they finish, the poo that still sticks here, you have to remove it. Just in case one of them might be having an infection and you continue feeding them on the feeder, it might end up spreading the diseases. So immediately after you've given them the pellets, because we gave them pellets like an hour ago. So when they finish, check the feeders also, remove the poo if it's there. If they are washable, you can clean them with a clean damp cloth. And then you keep them aside for the next feeding program. Another thing that we would also like to check is just to see if there are anything crawling like flies. It means that they are not clean. If there are no flies, then you just at times also have to check their ears for any mange. Just have to be careful. At times when the mange is there, they can just be crawling on you. So you can just check these ears are clean. At times they make them uncomfortable. Another thing that you would like to check also, if the drainage system is working well, there should be no leakages whatsoever. It should be all clean and drained to the reservoir there. There should be no spillages to other cages down there. Another thing maybe that we can check is just to see if because of the urine, which is very highly corrosive, if the mesh below is still intact, because with the time it gets worn out. So maybe you need to replace or check and mend if there's any place that has a hole, or maybe at times they usually also bite. At times they can, when the cages, the wires down there worn out, get corroded with urine, they can also be beaten by them also, and they get some bigger holes, and they might also hurt their legs. Yeah, basically that's it for the evening, as we continue giving them their snack. Thank you.